Hello mga ka-Bulfrags! Welcome to another one of our videos. So ito, hindi tayo magre-react ngayon. This is more of a banlaw discussion kind of session. Kasi kakapanood lang namin ng The Boy Foretold by the Stars. At ang dami namin gustong ilabas, ang dami namin gustong pag-usapan, ang dami namin gustong ilabas sa mundo na mga isip namin. So, of course, dito namin na naman ang mga Kokaeros natin, si Tito Ampol.
Hi, my name is Baby R.
At saka si Maverick.
Hi! It's already 3:21 a.m. and we decided to do this video because we can't sleep. Hanggang
Diba?
nag-uusap-usap.
So, ayun, wala si Doc Rico ngayon, although hahabol siya with his thoughts daw. I don't know how. Hahabol na siya with his thoughts.
Voice over na lang dito si Dr. Rico.
Yeah. Diba?
So yun, with that, let us start. So, ano yung, do we want to start general or specific thoughts muna?
Hindi ko rin alam kasi parang iba kasi yung movie na we can discuss anything. Siguro ano na lang natin, iba'y scene siguro natin na
Pwede, sige.
The first part, second part.
So,
Okay,
first-
let's discuss the friends. Kasi, di ba, first part, pinakilala tayo with the friends eh. So parang, it's a parallelism of the friends of Dominic, the clique of Dominic, and the clique of Luke. Diba? I love Leonard, Leonard Ramos.
Wait, who's
Sino
Lena?
siya?
Si Timmy.
Timmy, okay.
I super love the barkadahan. And Timmy is nominated for Best Supporting Actor, di ba?
Very
Totoo.
very accurate pa. Well, sa pagkakaalala ko from my high school, very accurate pa yung portrayal niya ng yung
The best friend.
the loud one sa gay clique. Kasi ganoon talaga sila ka-loud and
Ka-loud. Chad, ganun sila ka-support
very supportive. Oo nga. Yeah.
Kay Dominic, lalo na yung about Renshin de Guzman, Paul. Come on. It's so pogi. Grabe, di ba? Then, from that scene, pinakilala naman yung clique ni Luke.
Oo.
You have si Renshin. You have what's the name of the guy?
The homophobic one.
Si Philip, yung gigil na gigil si Mav.
Oo. Tapos si
Andoy.
Oo.
Yeah. Ayun. So, doon nga napakita natin na medyo famous sila. Right?
Kasi basketball player sila eh.
Oo.
Kasi
Yeah.
captain si Luke ng basketball, diba? Basketball team.
Pero hindi sila magkaklase, no?
Ni Dominic.
Si Luke and Dominic, hindi sila magkaklase, no?
Hindi sila magkaklase.
Magka-classes sila nung mga barkada nila. So, yun. I guess dyan sa friendship, parang sobrang true representation talaga ng high school na may gay squad, tapos basketball squad kung saan may pogi na mabait, tapos may pangat na homophobic.
True.
Pangat na homophobic. I'm so sorry kung sino man yung actor na gumanap ng Philip. I'm so sorry, but sabi ko nga, nagtika ako kanina na pinansin ni Shale yung isa sa
PR ng Boy Foretold.
I'm sorry kasi parang sobrang lang talaga, sobrang on point ng portrayal na, 'di ba nga? I mean, ako coming from a Catholic school nung high school, it's always the ugly ones that are homophobic. Like, girl, shut the fuck up, bakla ako, pero I mean, ganda ko lang, girl, ikaw tangin ang pangit mo na nga ka pa, ganun. So sobrang effective niyang homophobic kasi naiinis ako sa kanya, and it reminds me of all the bullies during my high school days.
Anong problem sa kanya? Like, di ba, nung doon sa theology class nila, na nagko-coach siya ng mga Bible shit and all, Pero, homophobic pa rin siya, di ba?
It's the Bible thumpers talaga who are very homophobic. They take the Bible literally, pero in reality, they're just cherry picking. Kinukuha nila yung mga verse that suits them while ignoring yung mga verse na medyo nagbibigay ng lines of mercy, peace, love, yung mga ganun. Sobrang, ang daming ganun ng high school. Sobrang, I mean, tinuturuan tayo maging critical thinkers, pero at the same time, bakit dito hindi nyo magawa yan? Bakit kailangan stricto kayo sa text ng Bible? And I really don't get that from yung mga homophobes na they just spew Bible verses. Sobrang...
Pero the good thing naman about that scene, si Father, si Brother
Mike.
Nasabi ni Brother Mike, wag i-take literally ang mga Bible verses, di ba?
Oo.
Na tama ka naman doon, dapat critical thinking kung ano sinasabi sa Biblia. Kasi, I mean, kung ibang movie to, di ba? Walang ganong conversation eh. Tuloy lang sila sa ganong idea na okay, sabi ng Bible, ganyan daw, masama. Okay, ganon. Pero iba to.
I guess hindi niya isa kong since na-mention na si Brother Mike, hindi niya isa sa mga nagustuhan ko sa movie kasi it's very refreshing to hear those words coming from a priest na parang
being homosexual is not a sin.
It is. And parang, di ba parang yung unang part niya, yung kaya nung sabi mo, Tito Ampol, na parang siya sa pari mismo nang galing na parang huwag kayo mag-cherry pick, na parang don't take the Bible literally. And then also, had this scene wherein nag-lecture siya sa class about homosexuals. It's really refreshing that even if it's just a movie, coming from a priest, ang sarap pakinggan na parang really there's a priest na who teaches in a all-boys Catholic school. Tapos ito yung sinasabi niya na parang how I wish I had that kind of teacher back then.
True.
Flex ko lang, mga Jesuit usually ganyan.
So Josh, I guess yun yung isa kong question since doon ka naman galing sa school na yun.
Sa St. Joseph School.
St. Francis sila, di ba?
St. Francis pala.
St. Francis.
So St. Francis. Talaga may mga ganong teachers like
ang mga Jesuit kasi sa pagkakaalam ko, they're not very popular within the community of priests. Kasi sila yung mas relying
the Brotherhood
on
of Priests.
Yeah. Sila yung mas relying on science kasi wala pa akong
minded sila ganon.
Wala pa akong kilalang Jesuit na hindi scientist.
Talaga?
Mathematician, scientist, physicist, mga ganun.
Wait, sorry question lang. Because you have your different brotherhood, di ba? You have the Aquinas, the Franciscan, or the Dominican. You have the...
Dominican sila sa UST, tama ba?
Yeah.
Oo, tapos...
Ang Dominican ba yung more on arts and
Dogma.
letters?
Dogma sila.
Okay.
Recoletos. Recollete yata yung sinasabi mong arts and letters.
Okay.
Oo.
Okay. My God.
Galing pala.
May different orders.
Alam ko may different
mga pare.
Kasi Catholic school ako
Public school.
I know, right? Kaya gusto ko talaga mag-public dati. Mas marami akong matutunan. Or maybe I'm just dumb lang.
Okay, so may different characteristic talaga sila.
Jesuits talaga are the more progressive one. Kasi St. Francis, si Pope Francis,
okay.
Diba? A lot of people from the religious community don't like him kasi he's too forward daw.
Yeah.
He's too forward thinking. Kaya diba sinasabi ni Pope Francis na parang he's very according to the people left wing with his thoughts na parang equality even with the homosexuals, yung mga ganun, gays deserve rights. Gays don't need church wedding but they at least deserve civil weddings. Yung mga ganun, yung mga statements ni Pope Francis. Because he's a Jesuit. He's the first Jesuit Pope if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting. What can you say na ano ba to? Dun sa punta na tayo sa journey with the Lord, no? Punta na tayo doon kasi doon naman napapunta rin naman yung discussion after nung scene na yun. I don't know. Tama ba? Yung scene na yun ba muna or yung hula muna?
Hula muna.
Hula muna.
Hula muna, di ba? Okay, so let's
go. For that scene, yung ini-invite nila si Paul.
Yung ladapa siya, tapos tinulungan siya ni Paul.
Correct. Okay, the hula scene. I mean, baka sabihin ng mga tao, ginawa lang yun for the sake of, to get people watch the film. Pero may mga kakilala akong mayayaman or artista na nagkakyapo
Oo naman.
Hindi kasi di ba? Mamamaya kasi ganyan para lang maging relatable. Hindi. Pero mga nagkakyapo na
Oo naman.
Pero okay, so what can you say? Kaya Baby R.
Of course, that's Iyamina. I mean, Best Actress. Hello.
Pero nakakatawa yung akala mo si Baby R.
Yung nauna.
Yung assistant.
Umalis ka na dyan, baka akala nila may gasol na nakastripes dito. Oh my God.
Cute. Tapos nakakatawa din yung yung ayaw niya magpahula. Tapos manipilit siya ni Timmy.
Oo.
Tapos after, sabi ni Iyamina, okay, yun yung nag-English siya.
Tapos parang minimic niya yung dalawa.
Sabi, arte nyo kasi.
Mambakla.
That was so funny. As in, tawa ko ng tawa kanina. Okay, so, nalaman naman natin yung hula sa kanya, no? Nalaman naman natin yung hula sa kanya.
Yung
Then,
3 signs.
Correct. Kaya ba, pagdating sa mga ganun, they believe in mga signs?
Depende.
Kunyari may wini-wish ka, do you believe in signs?
I mean, it's very human to be biased towards something that confirms your beliefs, 'di ba? Pero personally, I think like never pa ako nagpapahula like in an official capacity. Pero I'm open to it. Similarly with yung character ni Dominic, I'm open to it naman. Tapos ayun. I will need like convincing muna.
Okay.
Na the person na gumagawa yung hula is reliable. Like tell me something about my past that without me telling you anything. Yung mga ganun. Then I will believe what you tell me about my future.
How about you, Mal?
Ako pag nagpe-pray ako, I always ask for signs. Parang even back then, like, pag may big decision ako, lagi, like, I ask for the sign kay Lord. Kasi nga, di ba, parang, sabi nga ni Adrian nung interview natin, na parang tinuruan siya ni Dimples, na when you pray to God, you should always be specific, like, sobrang specific. Naturuan na kasi ako nun back then. So ako, pag nagpe-pray talaga ako kay God dati, I'm always specific, tapos I always ask for a sign. Tapos sabi nga nila parang mali daw yun na nag-ask ako ng sign kay Lord kasi parang I forgot the explanation pero ako talaga parang sinasabi ko na parang Lord, on this day, pag nakakita ko ng let's say white na rose out of nowhere, it means this is the decision that I need to take. Parang this is the answer that you're giving me. So ganun ako very specific sa signs. Kasi way before, pag humihingi ako ng signs na hindi specific, I tend to read them in a different way. Na parang, okay, ito pala yung decision dapat, pero ito kasi yung nakita ko. Kaya when it comes to sign, very specific talaga ako.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ikaw, Tita Paul?
50-50. Parang before kasi, I always ask for signs. Pero nung, I don't know, may times talaga, lalo-lalo na ito, tumatanda and all. Parang hindi na masyado. Parang I will work hard for it na lang. Parang pag may dumating signs, okay, thank you. Pero kung wala, okay, ako gagawa ng mga bagay-bagay para matupad. Something like that. So, depende pa rin.
Okay.
Okay, so after nun, Days of the Lord na. Ay, sorry.
Journeys.
Journey with the Lord. Pag-usapan natin na yon. Medyo ako, paano pala yung process nun? Like, mag-room to room kayo, tapos...
May sign-ups siya per batch.
Okay.
Kasi sa school year na nag-days ako, that was school year 2000.
Wait lang, sorry Josh, bago may tuloy. Disclaimer lang, the reason why we're asking Josh is because the movie is based from a school na lahat ng nangyari doon is nangyari siya doon sa school na yon. And Josh is from that school.
From that school.
Kaya Josh yung tinatanong namin. So kung mapanood yung interview namin with the cast and creator, alam niyo na kung anong school yon at saka alam niyo magka-schoolmate si Direk Dolly at saka si Josh.
Ililink namin yon dito.
Yes,
yung interview na yun.
You can find
So
that
good, Josh.
here.
Hindi niyo gusto malaman paano yung process ng ano.
Sige, kasi nung ako, that was school year 06-07, tapos there were 10 batches yata. Nag-start yung batches sa amin batch 2 to 5.
Okay.
2 to 5, 2 to 6, 2 to 7, 2 to 8, 2 to 9, 2 to 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 25, 26, 27, 28. 14 batches pala siya. Okay. So 14 batches pala siya sa amin. Tapos each batch may sign up siya. I think that if I remember correctly, that happens once a month.
Wait, bakit? So sa isang year, ilan ang batches sa isang year?
ng journeys.
Oo.
14.
Ng travelers.
Pero sa movie, it's a weekly thing.
Sa movie, it's a weekly thing. Sa naalala ko sa amin, it was like every 3 weeks.
Sing. Yeah.
Every 3 weeks.
Pwede kang sumali ulit?
No. The moment sumali ka, volunteer ka lang sa mga susunod. Kung gusto mo pa.
Oh, volunteer na lang. Okay.
Kaya pala si Luke naging volunteer na kasi okay, gets.
Kasi when you're done, dun ka na sa batch na yon. Like for example ako, batch 2, 3, 4 ako. So, syempre wala akong alam before 2, 3, 4. So, nag-volunteer ako 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8. Tapos, after mo mag-volunteer, after mo mag-sign up rather, sasabihin na sa inyo kung ano mga kailangan nyo, since yun nga 3 days siya, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Actually, yung mga events na nangyari during the Journeys with the Lord, those are very accurate.
Okay, wait. Since sinabi mong very accurate, is it true that gays are the ones who's handling Journeys with the Lord?
Yep. Sila yung mas dominant na organizing committee.
Why?
Because sila yung mas active sa school activities in general. I'm not
medyo,
saying
Sige. Medyo kasi di ba? Doon pa lang sa umpisa, medyo pangit na nung sinasabi ni Philip regarding Days of the Lord, di ba?
Oo.
Journeys.
Ay, Journeys. Yung wine yan, hindi ako yan. Di sample to. Hi, my name is Jodi Sta Maria. Charot. Okay, yung Journey with the Lord.
Oo. Sorry, ano ulit yung tanong? May tanong ba?
Bakit puro...
Bakit gays?
Well, in general kasi, kahit sa mga ibang school activities noon, the gays were the ones more active. Sila yung Faircom, sila yung mga committee sa Grandball.
I guess these are the creative one.
Soft night.
Pero kasi medyo kakaiba to eh. Like, this is a religious one.
Yun din yung tanong ko eh.
Yeah.
Well, yung sentiment ni Philip, it was real. It was real among the other straight people sa batch.
Okay.
Na the reason they didn't want to be active sa Faircom, sa kung ano-ano mang committee na activities ng school is because it's predominantly run by the gays.
Mm-mm.
So I guess it's toxic masculinity again. Na parang you organize an event, bakla ka na.
Exactly. Parang they want to associate themselves sa anything na related sa mga ginawa ng mga baka. Oh my God.
Pero to be fair naman, marami rin namang mga straights na nag-volunteer. It's just that mas malakas yung personality ng mga gays kasi sila yung na what's the word I'm looking for? na-associate with the organizing committees.
Alright, so after the sign up, what happens next?
Ayun, bibigyan kayo ng mga things that you need to bring and you must not bring to the retreat. Kasi ang nangyayari dyan, sa ano lang siya doon lang siya sa classrooms mismo.
So on-campus event to.
On campus siya.
I-remind yung mga parents?
Sasabihan yung mga parents na retreat siya, 3 days, mag-start siya. 3 days siya, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right after matapos ng classes Friday, simula na. As in, papahubarin kayo ng t-shirt, tapos papapilahin kayo. Those are all real.
Wait,
okay.
Naghubad ba kanina?
Oo. Before mabuhusan si Philip. Before mabuhusan si Timmy, rather.
Si Timmy ng Coke.
Akala ko ano lang yun, parang random sports thing na nandun sila sa field tapos nanonood lang sila ng mga cuties. Okay, so part pala
that
siya
was
ng
journeys,
ano.
That was
Okay.
journeys.
Why?
Kasi pinahubad din si Jesus nung inaano siya
I guess living the simple life. Diba?
Pero yun nga, kasi it's supposed to mimic nga daw the journey of, Jesus.
The Lord.
Yun.
Okay.
So, yun na lang din yung tanong ko, parang, Josh, so lahat ng process sa movie, like,
It
from
was-
the sign up until the end, it's really legit na it's happening with journeys.
Yung scourging, yung F-night, lahat yun.
Even the palangka Kemerut.
Yes, sa ano
And
yun.
the sponsoring Keme.
Yung sponsoring, hindi ko malala kung yun din yung tawag. Ha?
Do you really call it palangka?
Oo, palangka.
So
Bakit?
Wala lang, parang...
Wala lang, baka iniba nila, di ba?
Well, palangka. Hindi ko malala kung sponsor yung tawag dati. F-giver ang naalala kong tawag sa ganun dati.
Ano tawag nila sa film?
Sponsor.
Hindi, may specific silang ginamit.
Hindi ba? Ewan ko. F-night. That was the same.
F-night.
F-night is the same.
Okay. Yeah.
F-night yung tawag sa amin.
Okay, and pero what's the purpose of that? Kasi parang medyo ang tanong ko lang doon, bakit parang 'di ba may kinausap ni Timmy yung organizing committee na nag-head na sabi sa kanya, sinong sponsoran yung Pogi, blah blah blah.
Oo, yan yung nangyayari sa sa night ng scourging kasi si sponsor or si F-giver, siya yung magli-lead kay Traveler, I have to remember to use the right terms, kay Traveler from the scourging to the chapel din ba kami nun? Hindi ko maalala Basta it's an area outside of the scourging area, tapos dun ibibigay yung cross mo sa'yo pero before that, of course, mag-uusap kayo ng sponsor mo. Parang, so, kumusta ka naman? Parang it's supposed to be a trust building activity na you're supposed to trust your sponsor as opposed to yung mga nag-scourge sa'yo. Kaya medyo natawa ako kanina na si Dominic na nga yung nag-scourge. Siya rin yung sponsor.
Oh, okay.
Kasi that does sometimes happen, pero it's not recommended kasi nga it's supposed to be a trust building activity. Kung ma-recognize niya yung boses mo.
Alright.
Yeah.
Tapos si Dominic pa yung nagsabi, gusto mo ng blow?
Di ba? Pero medyo kinilig ako dun. Pero nangyayari talaga yun. That's part of it. Scourging yun. Naka-blindfold ka in the dark, tapos multiple people, tina-torture ka. Pero there were some students talaga na kawawa yung torture nila. Naalala ko yung isang friend ko, sobrang kawawa siya. Inabot siya ng 2 oras sa scourging. Scourging is supposed to be like 15-20 minutes.
What's the purpose? Anong ginawa?
Wala, binuli lang siya ng binuli. Yeah, that's why it was a controversial thing.
Hindi. I mean, scourging. We all know what Jesus went through during those parts.
Yeah.
Pero there were some students kasi talaga that were already bullied outside of journeys.
Tapos bullied pa in.
Tapos dahil required si journeys, at yung mga bullies, or rather yung mga bullies niya, nauna na sa journeys. So, sila yung mga volunteers, most likely.
Okay, now I gets, yeah.
So, yun.
At isasagot yung mga tanong natin sa Journey with the Lord.
Correct.
So let's go na dun sa sa story na outside sa journey.
Pero parang journey was used as a very very prominent exposition tool. 'Di ba? Natatawa ako. Oo. 'Di ba yung pinipaint nila yung cross, that was part of their bonding time, tapos yung pag-sort nila ng mga palangka.
Parang doon lahat nag-start eh. Actually, nakakakilig yung palangka night na yon na yung habang umiyak, tapos kumakanta si Dominic. Tapos sabi ni Luke, I knew you were staring at me. No, hindi kaya. Charot.
Actually, no interview, di ba, parang unlike with other BL actors, they tend to do fan service. Parang, no interview natin sa kanila, yung kay Keann, it comes out naturally. Tapos pag nagpa-fan service sila, hindi ko siya I don't buy it. Kasi parang feeling ko okay fan service. Hindi ko ma-feel yung fan service nila. Yeah. And quite surprising na kinilig ako ng bongga sa movie na to. May chemistry talaga silang dalawa, no?
May chemistry talaga silang dalawa.
That's why you really have to give it then to Adrian's acting.
I know.
Ang galing na.
Correct.
Sobrang, I was convinced like every second of the way.
Grabe, sobrang deserving niya. Parang best. I really wish na
manalo siya.
Ibigay sa kanya.
Yeah.
Ang pinakakalaban lang naman siguro niya is Paolo Avellino. And again, as discussed earlier, Charlie Dizon is Charlie Dizon. So, mas deserve ni Adrian talaga yung best actor. Sorry. Give ko talaga sa kanya.
At saka, he gave us a Bea Alonzo moment in sa dulo.
Totoo. Yung umiiyak siya.
Diba? Parang, wow, wait, teka lang. Seryoso ba to? Sabi ba, but you are my soulmate. Yung ganun niya. Oh my God. Ramdam ko yun. I think, what's your favorite part of the movie, Mal? Like, pinaka-favorite kanina? Or yung pinapanood mo siya?
Actually, tatlo yung favorite kong scene.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
Yung pinaka-least, so irala ko siya 3-1. Yung pinaka-least, yung the frog scene. Not because it's our cameo. Kasi sobrang romantic na nila. Parang, diba, na sobrang afraid niya. Tapos, ginulat pa siya. Tapos parang, nag-sorry siya. Sobrang sweet nung scene na yon. And after that scene, it's even more romantic kasi they had the view, they had their moment, tapos they had the music.
The song.
So, sobrang romantic nun, which na-appreciate ko. And then, tsaka dun yung conversation, dun nag-start yung conversation na parang, bakit ako yung dinala mo dito?
Ay, yung destiny.
Diba? Na parang, dun natin nalaman na lahat ng decision ni Luke is based on a costoid.
Yes.
Yung second would be the back hug.
The sorry.
Yung nag-story siya.
The sorry.
Gusto ko yung sinend mong line, Josh, sa Telegram. Gusto ko yung line na sinabi na parang I deserve your...
I don't
You don't deserve my apology. Ay, tama ba?
I don't need your apology.
I don't need your apology.
But I need your forgiveness. I don't think you deserve it.
Ayun. I like that. At saka ang sweet lang nung back hug. Yun. So, ang pinaka-favorite kong moment is the ending. I mean, sabi ko nga sa inyo, di ba? The ending was very predictable. I just love how it was executed dun sa movie. Na parang, gets ko naman spoiler alert, gets ko naman na parang, pipiliin, I mean, siguro at one point, naisip ko hindi niya pipiliin si Dominic because of the tales. Tapos biglang putang ina, fuck this. Tapos hinalikan niya. Sobrang promise, natutulog si Talat. Talaga, ganun talaga ako ng ending. Talagang sabi ko, shit, ang galing.
Same.
Diba?
Same.
Sobrang galing nung ending na parang,
Same.
natin ine-expect na, I mean, it is expected but the execution was unexpected. Yun siguro.
Same. Ako, sige, 3 favorites ko. First favorite ko, yung nag-uusap sila hanggang madaling araw. It was so kilig. Kasi di mo talaga high school, alam mo,
di pa high school romance, tapos yung kilig pa ng YM.
Yeah.
YM.
Yeah, YM, MIRC. Hello. At ang hirap pa mag-text nun, piso per text. Wala.
Inabutan ko, Jod.
Tayo.
Pero, piso per text pa nun, shit, ang mahal nun.
Diba? I mean, kaya sobrang nagustuhan ko yun kasi, to be honest, nung high school naman, wala ako masyadong romance sa katawan and all. So, ayun yung mga kulang ko nung high school. And ito yung movie na sana meron nung high school ako, di ba? Yeah. Para ito yung movie na sana meron to na parang ngayon lumaki ako. I mean, hindi ako masyadong jaded sa mundo. Or lalo na sa pag-ibig kasi punong-puno ng hope and punong-puno ng pag-ibig itong movie na to. And lalo that scene, di ba? Na parang, pwede naman pala maging friends ang straight guy and gay guy na pwede sila mag-usap na hanggang madaling araw. Di ba? And that was so sweet. Lalo na yung goodbye and see you later. I don't believe in goodbyes, but I believe in see you later. Diba? So sobrang nakilig yun. Sobrang nakilig. I really like that scene. Second one would be the frog and the overlooking top na scene. It was so magical. Lalo nga yung ilang beses pa ulit-ulit sinasabi ni Dominic, bakit ako? Ba't hindi si Karen? Bakit ako? Pero doon na natin napansin na, oh my God, so lahat ng mga desisyon ni Luke, binibase niya sa destiny, binibase niya sa kung ano man yung sabihin ng toss coin. And the destiny point towards Dominic. Diba? Si Dominic talaga ang tinuturo ng tadhana. And lastly would be the ending. Ito yung sinasabi natin na diba? Parang sinasabi nga natin na guide mo lang ang mga tadhana, whatever. Pero dito pinakita ni Luke na yung fuckness niya, okay, hindi. Ako. Katulad nga sinasabi ko sa inyo, diba? Like sometimes 50-50 naniniwala ako sa science, sometimes hindi na. Kasi ako na yung gagawa for me ng mga bagay na yon. So ganun yung ginawa ni Luke and oh my God, as in sumigaw ako din kanina. So nagising nanay ko, mga kapatid ko natutulungan sila. It was so magical. Tapos yung build up towards that scene with that Bea Alonzo, 'di ba? Magsusorry si Luke, tapos Bea Alonzo moment ni Dominic. Tapos parang the toss coin na pag heads, tuloy natin to, heads and tail, para hanggang dito na lang tayo. Parang sa part ko, alam mo, nag-wish siya, sige, I mean, mag-heads ka. Pero nung lumabas yun, okay, I mean, sige, alam naman natin ang mangyayari yan, expected na. Tapos pero sinabi ni Luke na, fuck this, no, hindi ko hayang hindi mangyari to para sa atin. And that's for me is a perfect ending. I mean, ang galing. I mean, di na nila tinuloy. Credits na kaagad. Like, tangina nyo. As in, fuck this. Tangina nyo. Diba? So, I love it. Ikaw, Josh, anong 3 favorite parts mo? Sa ano?
Kanina ko pa iniisip, ever since nag-start ni Ma'am, wala akong ang dami kasing...
Sige, 5 na lang. 5 kay Josh, since very I mean, the school.
Ano rin kasi, like, one of the reason kung bakit hindi ko siya mapanood ng diretso kanina, pause ako ng pause, is because yung ibang mga Easter eggs na nilagay ni, I'm guessing si director naglagay nun, yung mga Easter eggs, like, sobrang na-appreciate ko sila. Like, for example, yung teacher dun sa nauna, si Sir Jethro Tenorio, yung nag-confiscate ng pamaypay sa chapel. Tapos, one of the reasons kung ba't ko natanong kanina kung kaklase sila is because yung mass sa chapel, it reminds me of yung class mass nung high school where two ang tawag dito, two sections or one or two sections magsusponsor sila ng mass dun sa chapel. So,
Okay.
tapos ano pa ba? Yung ang dami nilang mga tapos yung si Brother Mike, yung nag-play sa kanya was si Khalil Almonte, one of my crushes nung college. So nung nakita ko siya dun sa role na kanina, parang si Khalil.
Ang gwapo nga ni Brother Mike, I'm sorry, pero
Diba? Nakamute ka, Mag.
Same. Second pogi ng pare.
Diba?
like, sige Lord,
Oo.
kung kailangan mo siya, go.
Naging crush ko siya nung college kasi teatro siya. Tapos, oh my God, ang pogi niya. Anyway, so ang daming mga Easter eggs talaga. Like, hindi ako makapili ng certain few scenes, but I guess the ones with the most impact sa akin is, hindi rin nalalayo sa, yung una was yung, hindi to in order. I'm just saying as they pop into my mind. Yung secret area na scene. Yun nga yung nung na-reveal yung pangalawang sign. Kasi unang-unang may ganun talaga. Tapos merong I believe kasi na even if may sign na nagpakita sa'yo one time, I'm still skeptical. Kaya nung pinakita na yung pangalawang sign, medyo doon ako na, okay, so it might be him nga.
Yeah.
Doon ako nagsimulang magka-hope. Tapos, rin, yung the fact na ang daming palaka doon, that's very accurate. Marami talagang palaka doon nun. Nasasagasaan sila, natatapakan, tapos, the next scene was yung nagpipinturahan sila ng cross. Pinipinturahan nila yung cross ng journeys kasi may ganun talaga at the end of the journeys, magsusulat kayo ng pangalan nyo doon, volunteers and travelers alike. Tapos, it's basically the marker ng batch nyo. Tapos, yung sinasabi ni Dominic na, ni Luke na why not just get a new one and preserve this? Sinasabi ni Dominic na maybe that's what makes it special. The different layers, the history of it, knowing na the future batches also use the same cross as the previous batches, maybe that holds something special. Parang for me, that was very good. Parang actually hindi ko rin naisip yun nung nasa high school ako. Very striking siya for me. Tapos yun din yung naging nila. Parang nung bringing up ni Dominic si Karen, medyo nag-retreat na naman si Luke sa shell niya. Tapos parang as the scene unfolded, nakita mo na naging open rather sila. Naging close and open sila. Ay, taray, wordplay. Ayun, naging mas playful sila at the end, yung white paint scene.
Ang cute nun, yung nagabulan sila.
Yeah.
Isang pogi pa rin ni Keann kahit ang dumi niya.
Diba?
True.
Tapos actually after nung scene na yun, yung may pintura si Dominic, si Adrian, dun sa stairs, nasa stairs sila. Masyat ang pogi niya. Tapos yung third scene that struck me the most, I guess, was also the ending. Kasi nagsimula yung ending act sa di ba, yung soiree, tama ba?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oo. So ayun, Easter egg na naman doon, Ifugao Street. That's a very popular street sa mga soiree for us doon.
Party place ba yun?
Hindi, I wouldn't say party place, pero for some reason, ang dami nakatira doon na
Na nagpapaswarey.
Oo, kasi well, to be fair, yung mga bahay sa LGV, malalaki talaga. Like, super laki. So, very spacious sila and very ideal for hosting parties. Tapos, yun nga, when he was about to go to the soiree, biglang nag-flip siya ng coin. Diba? Tama ba?
Yeah.
Nag-flip siya ng coin. Tapos, pinuntahan niya si Dominic doon sa Journeys. Tapos, yun nga, doon ay nangyari yung scene na, na I don't need your apology. Those three lines, sobrang ang lakas nun sa akin na parang si Dominic was being very adamant na I don't need you. So, I mean, you've already hurt me and I've learned from that. So, go away. I don't need you. Tapos si Luke naman was like, I know you don't need me, but I need this for myself. Yun yung naiintindihan ko dun. I need this for myself. I need your forgiveness. Tapos, it was at that moment na realize ni Dominic yung the power that he holds over Luke at that moment. Na parang, I don't think you deserve it. Kasi parang, sinaktan mo ako eh.
Correct.
Tapos you think a simple sorry, these jokes, yung pagpapakit mo,
Yeah.
you think that's gonna be enough to get me to forgive you?
Yeah.
Parang sobrang sayang-saya ako nung scene na yun kasi it was so powerful. Kasi usually, di ba, sa mga scenes na ganun, it's usually the straight guy that has the power over the gay guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to see it flip, ang ganda.
At ang saya kasi, I mean, ito yung sasabi mo, ito yung sasabi natin na hindi siya basta-bastang BL na kung saan nagpa-cute lang, kunya, di ba, on a regular BL or on a regular queer content, magpa-cute lang si straight guy kay gay guy na sinaktan niya, bati na sila.
All is forgiven.
Parang, all is forgiven.
Really?
Di ba? Pero dito hindi. No.
Oo.
Di ba?
Di ba?
I mean, sobra. So, ang ganda. Ang ganda nung part na yun din. Oo nga, no?
Ang ganda talaga. When that scene happened, I was sobrang ang ganda ng pagkasulat, ang ganda ng pagkagawa, ang ganda ng pagka-shoot, ang ganda ng pagka-act. Ang ganda. Ang perfect ng scene na yun.
So, I guess the next question ko is, overall, what do you like about the movie?
Sino una?
Hello, Doc Rico. Okay, kaso, nandito siya. Kinuha ko siya. Charot.
Ako na lang. It was nice that I had a conversation with other people before you guys kasi I had an idea kung ano din yung tingin ng ibang tao kasi tayong sa BLFrags, we all like the movie. So I heard people saying that sana ganito, sana ganyan, sana ganito, sana ganyan, parang this was disappointing, blah 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 blah. I mean, valid points, but what I like about the movie is it's my story, it's Tito Ampol's story, it's Josh's story, it's every high school gay na public man or Catholic. This is our story before na parang
may ginaiyak ako.
Hindi kasi 'di ba parang parang
iyak na naman ako, ma'am. Sobra.
Kasi parang yun nga, sabi ko nga dun sa Banlaw Sash na pinuntahan ko nung diniscuss natin siya sa Telegram, Tito Ampol, na parang you guys are so lucky to live in a society where somewhat we are accepted. Kasi ako, I grew up in a high school setting na parang malamya ako, malambot ako, but I keep on telling people that I'm not gay and I'm forcing myself to have a girlfriend. You know, kasi society think na yun yung tama, yun yung dapat. So, tapos parang mali na ma-inlove ako sa lalaki, mali na ma-feel ko to, na parang ito lang yung standard ng society na dapat kong sundin. So, it was really refreshing for me to see a movie wherein, number one, FM yung bida and the story revolves around FMs. I mean, hindi lang naman yung si Dominic even yung sila Timmy, yung mga friends niya. So, ito yung story na parang na-experience ko, kinalakihan ko na it was never told sa media, but right now it's being shown sa movie, sa MMFF, and it was very, very beautiful on how it was executed. Walang halong ka-OA yan. It's my story. Napagdaanan ko yung pinagdaanan ni Luke dahil I was confused, I was in denial kung ano yung nararamdaman ko. Napagdaanan ko din yung pinagdaanan ni Dominic kasi I was bullied na parang yung tingin sa akin nung high school na parang pag malamya ka, pag sumasayaw ka, kapag active ka sa mga programs, bakla ka, tapos yun ang tingin lang sa mga bakla ng mga pangit kong homophobic na schoolmates na parang dun, especially that part yung nagsapakan si Dominic si Luke at saka si
Philip.
Di ba parang sumigaw si Philip doon na, yan, dyan kayo magaling mga bakla kayo, umaalis lang kayo, nagwo-walk out lang kayo. Sobrang nag-strike siya sa akin, alam mo kung bakit. Siguro during those times, ganun tayo, kasi we can't fight for our rights, we can stand up for ourselves, hindi natin mapaglaban. When in fact, right now, what's happening is, putang ina nyo, lahat ng homophobic nilalabanan namin. Diba, ganun siya na parang, yun yung sinasabi ko nung pinapanood ko sa kanya, parang how I wish the world that I'm living right now is the same world the world that I'm living right now is sana yun yung world na kinalakihan ko. Kasi during that time, I can fight back. During that time, this is the standard of the society. Confused ako na wala akong matakbuhan, wala akong makwentuhan, wala akong makonfirman kung ano ba to, tama ba tong nararamdaman ko. Unlike right now, everyone supports you, may mga core group na pwede kang puntahan. Yun, kaya gusto ko yung movie kasi it's not just a movie for them to tell a love story of both guys, but it was everyone's story. I guess sa generation natin na mga nasa age 27 and above, makaka-relate talaga siya. Kaya siguro yung other group that I was with, they were not able to relate because they are young ones na parang swerte na kayo kasi nabuhay kayo sa mundong ganito na kagad. Like ako, relate ako kaya gandang-ganda ako dun sa story. Yun yung gusto ko sa movie. It was a story not to tell a boy's love story, but it was a story of a high school gay guy growing up in a society with a very straight standard. Ikaw, Tito Ampol.
Nagiging emotional ako kasi I mean kanina kaya same with Josh, hindi ko siya mapanood ng dire-diretso. I need to stop some of the scenes kasi sobrang nag-strike sa akin yung mga nangyayari sa kanya. I may not come from a Catholic school or private school, but yung mga setup like the bullies and yung mga standards for being a gay person at alam mo yun, yung kung ano yung perception ng mga tao sa kanya. I mean, naramdaman ko yun, especially yung the falling in love nung mga panahon na yun na alam mo yun, sabi ko nga nung kabataan ko, I used to be like Dominic, naniniwala ako sa mga signs, di ba? Para sa isang tao to fall in love. I mean, siguro because of the society kahit paano naging jaded ako na I need to work hard for it para mangyari ang mga bagay-bagay. Pero I mean kasi sobrang nagaganda na ako sa movie kasi tama ka Maverick I mean kung itong pinapalabas sa mga panahon na yon, I mean 'di ba gusto kong kumustahin kung very RuPaul kumusta na kaya yung mga batang ampol kung napalabas to ng mga panahon na yun, di ba? And also on a very big platform which is Manila, MMFF na lahat nanonood.
Yeah.
Di ba? Kasi before fina-filter yung mga ganitong stories and iba ang representation or ibang pag-represent sa mga FM leads. Actually, hindi nga nagiging leads ang FM Diba? Ginagawa lang silang side character for comedy relief. Yeah. Correct. And caricature stuff. I mean, dito buong puso pinakilala kung sino si Dominic na I'm sure makaka-relate lahat sa kanya. I mean, the FM guys, diba? And ang saya lang kasi ramdam ko sa Adrian dito. Ang galing. I mean, naramdaman ko yung pagmamahal, naramdaman ko yung sakit. I mean, naramdaman ko yung disappointment niya. Naramdaman ko yung, alam mo yun, parang bumalik ka talaga sa high school na, oh my God, ito yung nararamdaman ko ng mga panahon na yun. And it was there.
Mali.
Exactly. Na feeling mo mali kasi itong sinasabi ng society, di ba? Pero hindi. I mean, ito siya. Na, alam mo yun, na sana kung napanood ko yun, naging mas matapang ako sa pagharap sa mga bagay-bagay.
Yep.
Di ba? Kaya, sa mga sa mga younger generations na nanonood ng movie na yon, hindi lahat kailangan spoon-fed sa inyo kung gusto nyo ng mas malalalim na bagay or mas malalalim na message sa mga kinokonsume nyong mga queer content. I mean, nandyan, isa puso't isa isip at isa puso nyo lang. Kasi, at isipin nyo, hindi palagi story nyo. Or, I mean, isipin nyo, may ibang tao talagang ganon. Di ba? Yeah.
Bago tayo pumunta kay Josh, ang sabihin ko lang dun sa mga tao naghahanap ng, I know it's a patwitams movie, pero dun sa mga tao naghahanap ng depth dun sa movie, parang we don't need contents na sobrang deep palagi. Like, as you listen to this discussion, for me the movie was deep.
Yes, I agree.
Hindi siya siguro dun sa ibang viewers, you're just seeing the surface, but coming from 3 gay guys na ngayon na lumaki ng Catholic school, lumaki ng public school, and who relates to the movie, it's deep for us because hinugot siya kung saan kami nanggaling at hinugot siya dun sa experience na na naramdaman namin. Kumbaga, nung sinulat to ni Direk Dolly, naramdaman niya yon, kaya niya naisulat to. Nakita niya yon, kaya niya naisulat to. And for me, the movie is deep. It's not just patwitams, not just, yun nga, sabi ko, hindi lang siya boys love It was our story. Yun. So, kaya, I don't know, kanya-kanyang perspective. Sa akin, malalim yung movie. If you guys would want a deeper na maraming symbolism and all, it's not always like that, I guess. Na stories are gonna be told differently and it's gonna be deep for someone at the same time. Ikaw, Josh.
I agree sa sinabi nyo. My thoughts on the movie are, unang-una, like, watching the whole film, it really felt like I was back in high school. Sobrang na-teleport ako. Kaya I had to keep pausing kasi sobrang it was it was so accurate talaga yung sinasabi ko kanina, the portrayal of the high school setting. Of course, the buildings were different, but it was the everything else was very familiar. Sobrang parang na-teleport talaga ako back into high school. That's the easiest way I can put it. So of course, nostalgia plays a big part sa sa lens ko. It's a lens of nostalgia partly. Tapos, yun nga, as with yung sinabi niyo na it's our story. It may not look deep to other people, pero it's our story. For me, that in itself is enough na it's telling the story of people who have gone before you, the people who at the time that's what they were experiencing. It's not just like, of course there's a disclaimer na this is a work of fiction, blah 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 blah, but as mentioned ni Direk Dolly nung in-interview natin siya, of course may pinaghuhugutan siya, and that alone makes it partly the story ni Direk. And of course, as with anyone's story, collective story, about their environment growing up, in this case it was high school, it also eventually becomes the story of people of that similar background, of that generation, diba? So it's really a story of people from our time, nung panahon na yun, na although it's a more modern take, may mga MacBook Pro na sila, may mga cellphone sila, smartphone. Parang,
and yung mga messaging app.
Oo, mga messaging app. Yung panahon natin, lang yun, YM, Friendster. Oh my God, Friendster. Multiply, di ba? MySpace. So parang, ang daming history in a sense na mahalungkat talaga sa memories mo, because that because of that experience. The movie gave me that. And ang dami ng Easter eggs, as I mentioned earlier. Sobrang I really like this movie. Like I don't know how else to put it. Similarly dun sa sinabi ni Mav na nakarelate din ako both kay Dominic tsaka kay Luke partly because yun nga, society told me na bawal ako magkagusto sa lalaki. Pinagtawanan ako ng society. Literally, pinagtawanan ako ng society, ng class ko, ng people from other sections. Because there was a rumor going around that I liked someone from our batch. Parang ako, okay. As in, at the time, of course, it made me feel very little. It made me feel very small as a person. Pero now looking back, parang, mas matapang na ako now. I will fight back. I will fight you if you do that to me now. Pero, back then, kaya naintindihan ko rin yung ginawa ni Luke. Kasi, when I was in high school, wala akong tapang na loob to confront that. Kasi,
Yes.
I was a kid.
Yes.
I was in high school. I cared about what other people thought about me. I cared about what the teachers would tell my parents. Diba? Parang anong gagawin ko? Makikipag-away ako? Tapos, isa pang ano, na nakarelate ako kay Dominic was, out siya sa friends, pero hindi siya out sa parents ng high school. Sobrang, nung narinig ko yung line na yun, parang ako, oh my God. As in, sobrang, to the T, nung kinakwento, yung scene na yun, sobrang late talaga ako. Tapos sobrang, it's ultimately a story, a retelling of a story, not any specific person's story, but it's a retelling of a collective story, the movie, of two kids who just happened to bump into each other and become friends. Tapos, ultimately, they both believe in destiny and they discover things through their interactions, through that destiny that they were exploring. And I wish I had that happy ending that they had. For me, happy ending na yun, diba? Parang that shows how dark and messed up that timeline for me was. Kasi I'm pretty sure yung mga nakausap mo, Mav, they considered that not a happy ending, no?
They're not
I guess
happy.
ang hindi lang nila nagustuhan was there was a build-up. Yun yung sinasabi nila kanina. Parang there was a build-up. Maganda yung build-up ng story. It just felt, I guess, hindi naman flat or siguro parang kumbaga pag ganun na siya, tapos bigla siyang bumagsak. Just because dun sa confrontation scene dun sa last part, 'di ba tinulak pa niya si Dominic. So parang what they see on that scene is parang tinulak ka na nga at lahat, tapos just because hinalikan ka, you're back with him. Parang ganun kasi yung ano nila, yung view nila na parang sana hindi na lang siya tinulak, na parang it could have been this way instead of the pushing and all. Yun yung ano kasi nila.
It's puppy love. It's high school. You're lucky if someone reciprocates, regardless if you're straight or not.
Yes.
You're lucky if someone reciprocates whatever feelings you have. Diba? Parang it's high school. You're kids. You're literally at the start of your teenage years. You do reckless stuff. You do things that adults will never understand, even if they've been there. Kaya parang the story talaga, ang ganda ng pagkakasulat, ang ganda ng pagkakasabi ng kwento, ang ganda ng acting, the setting also. I have to give props to whoever color grading as well, diba? Everything was very if for example they were not appealing, like trying to evoke emotions or memories of, the journeys with the Lord talaga. It was very well done. Kasi like every scene na nakita ko about journeys, yung paper bags na may kandila, that was very accurate. Tapos yung manipis na foam mats, doon natutulog yung mga travelers, pati yung mga volunteers sa mga classrooms.
Manipis na foam mats.
Okay.
It's banig, Josh. It's banig.
Hindi siya banig, may foam siya. I know.
Okay.
I guess
what a banig is.
Like, they don't buy banig.
It's what do you call that, map? It's maninipis na
Manipis na foam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hindi nga siya banig, ano ba?
I don't know, it looked banig to me.
It looks banig to me then.
Banig, talaga? Banig ba yung ginamit kanina?
Yeah, with yung design niya na
Yung
parang
design niya, like,
it's very banig.
The patterns.
Yeah, it's very
Hindi ko napansin yun. Pero anyway, yung from experience na lang, sasabihin ko, from experience, yung foam mats, yung na-fold, yung
Yeah.
na-fold.
Okay.
Ayun, it was very evocative of the memories that I had from high school nga, nung nag-volunteer din ako. Tapos,
Nag-volunteer ka.
yeah, nag-volunteer ako, 235, 236, 237,
Okay.
238, hindi na natuloy ang 238 if I remember correctly. Oo. Tapos yun, sobrang, this whole movie was a tribute, I guess, I'd like to say, to people who underwent journeys.
Sa lahat ng mga travelers.
Sa lahat ng mga travelers. Kasi
Genshin Impact baka naman.
Kasi to be fair, it was very controversial for its time. Sa mga batchmates, rather sa mga people that went through it. Pero at the same time, it's also where a lot of people got to meet their batchmates. Kasi it's where you mingle with other people from other sections eh. I guess dito sa university lang to, every year nagpapalit sila ng classmates.
May reshuffling yan.
Oo, may reshuffling every year. Kasi nagtanong si Luke, di ba? Are you sure we've never been classmates?
Yeah.
So that gave the impression na nag-shuffle sila every year. Pero sa amin kasi, mag-shuffle lang siya from first year to second year. Tapos kung sino classmates mo ng second year, siya na hanggang fourth year. Block section siya. So, journeys was a way to meet other people from your batch. So it's also where I met a lot of new people. Kasi like the people I met nung second year were mostly yung mga classmates ko lang. And hindi na ako nag-explore from there. So yun, it's very memorable din. Hindi ko alam kung dapat ko bang sabihin to. Wag na lang.
Go!
Graduate ka naman eh.
Exactly.
Sige. Kasi the way it operates is it's very it's very psychological manipulation. It makes you feel humiliated. It makes you feel hurt. Tapos immediately after, it makes you feel good.
Okay.
It makes you feel like you can trust someone.
Ako siguro gets ko yun, Josh, kasi nga diba parang you guys want to experience what the Lord experienced. So, kaya nung sinabi mo yung term na parang scourging, sabi ko, okay, gets. So, yun pala yung tawag dun sa process na yun. Well, we all know naman kung anong pinagdaanan ni Jesus sa scourging. So, tapos biglang, after niyang pagdaanan lahat yun, everything is, yun.
Tapos kami, naalala ko, dala-dala namin yung cross na yun habang nakaluhod. Tapos bawal kaming, kapag shorts ka, dapat above the knee para yung tuhod mo nasa concrete talaga. Tapos hindi pa siya yung flat na concrete na shiny, ha?
Grabe!
Sakit nun!
Isn't that,
Super sakit nun. Super sakit. Para kang nakaluhod sa monggo all the while.
Hindi ba siya masyadong parang too much for a school activity?
For a high school.
Yeah, for a high school.
Ayun.
Kasi parang tortured din siya. Parang I see it as fraternity na initiation.
Medyo.
Ganon. Na parang...
A very light version of it, but still, yes.
Yeah, parang, kumbaga initiation with the Lord in it.
Ganun siya. As in talagang, siya. Very controversial talaga siya. Kasi yun nga, it's very psychological brainwashing. Na they're going to make you experience pain, tapos they're going to make you feel like this person or this group of people is a safe space. So you keep coming back to that safe space. That's of course in that safe space they talk about the Lord, they talk about Jesus being there for you. Yung mga ganun. Back then, of course, it worked on me, but now I know better.
Kasi nga, you were high school.
I was in high school.
Yeah, you were in high school. Correct.
Yeah.
Ako meron na lang ako last 2 questions in my mind. Connect ko na siya doon sa huli kong tinanong. Siguro itong next question ko is, we already discussed our favorites or what's good about the movie. I guess yun, discuss naman natin yung flaw na nakita natin sa movie siguro, kung meron man.
Okay.
Ako, I have, like, I don't know, baka magdi-disagree kayo sa akin. The music, the ulan music.
What about it?
May something off siya sa akin na parang is it the same ulan ni Bogoy Drilon?
I guess. But it was
yeah.
Yung parang kumbaga Disney movie na parang this is
Demi Lovato and
Mas may
Idina
pop,
Menzel, ganon. Parang
Bogoy
medyo,
Drilon, ito yung lyrics na ginamit nila dun sa Secret Place.
Medyo siguro if the Bogoy Drilon was used for that scene, from that scene, kasi parang, for me, ako lang to kasi ang romantic kasi, for me, ang romantic nung scene na yon. But the soundtrack, medyo alternative thingy. Kaya sabi ko, medyo nag-disconnect lang sa akin for me. But siguro, kung na-use yung Bogoy Drilon na song, tas mas ina-amplify pa nila sa mga sumunod na eksena, mas tatatak siguro yung ulan na kanta sa akin. Yun lang.
I guess I have to disagree on the better version yung Bogoy kaysa dun sa ginamit sa movie.
Yeah.
Pero mag-agree ako dun sa parang wala siyang recall na ulan yung kanta. Doon sa unang statement dito, Paul, mas gusto ko itong version na ginamit sa movie kasi it felt like tahanan ng GSP sa akin. Yun,
okay.
Nung nag-play siya na parang, okay, I like this version better than the
Bogoy. Yeah.
Pero I have to agree na parang nalaman lang natin siya na ulan because it was mentioned.
Yeah.
Me, listening from ulan na music video, I should have known that ulan siya without even mentioning the...
Yeah. Ayun yung sana nga nagamit na-amplify sa buong movie kasi it is one of the signs, di ba? It is one of the signs at doon ayun yung parang song na nag-trigger kay Dominic. Oh my God, I think
Ulan
he's the one.
Yeah.
Di ba? Ayun yung sign number 2 na oh my God, he's the one. Yun lang for me, yung music lang talaga. Sana mas nagamit. Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
Okay, Josh.
Flaws. Meron ba? I really enjoyed the movie, pero I've only watched it once, so I'm not sure kung meron man akong na-miss. Pero, flaws. Ikaw muna, ma'am.
Ako kasi dalawang beses ko na siya napanood. I guess masyadong mabilis na let go yung storyline ni Paul.
Okay.
Na parang, gets ko naman na parang self-discovery ni Dominic na it was not Paul, it was Luke. Parang ganun. Pero parang masyado siyang mabilis na drop kagad. Na parang, di ba may scene na yung friends niya pinipilit pa rin na it was Paul. Pero siya,
iba na.
Si Luke na yung tinitignan niya, pero hindi pa rin siya sure.
Yeah.
Siguro lang, I don't know, siguro para sa akin, it would have been better if mas naging confused pa siya. Love Simon. Perfect example for Love Simon. Diba during the movie, And even sa book, Simon was very confused if who was Blue back then. Na parang hindi siya kagad nag-concentrate sa isang tao.
Yeah.
Sana in-extend pa siguro yung part na parang confused siya if it was really Luke or if it was Paul.
So,
Yeah.
parang sana nagkaroon ng resolution na tapos yung kay Paul. Para may transition tayo kay ano.
Okay.
Gets.
Then again, it's I mean, story-wise, maganda pa rin siya, but it could have been better siguro kung gaya. Ewan ko, take ko lang sa akin yun na parang nasayang kasi si Pangs, parang more Pangs moment.
Oh my God, Rencho de Guzman!
Yun lang yung sa akin siguro. Wait, meron pa pala ko off. Medyo cringy sa akin yung Karen moment na sumasayaw sila.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The what do you call that?
Proposal.
Proposal.
Siguro hindi naman siya dapat wala sa movie, but I don't know, it was cringy for me. Parang, okay, it's a Glee, it's a Holy Trinity Glee moment na parang andun si Brittany, andun si
Santana, tapos si Queen.
Si Queen
Febre.
Parang, okay, that was a Glee moment, but
pero nangyayari talaga yun.
Edited. Pero nangyayari talaga yun nung high school na mga kanta. Actually, kahit hindi Catholic na nga high school yun.
At saka yung damit nila, tawang-tawa ako kasi nakalagay, di ba?
D-date my. Parang ako, girl, hindi naisip yan.
Dapat si Karen yung May kasi di ba, like, that's her.
Yeah.
Direct Dolly. Hello.
Hindi lang sa akin.
For me, I think the one flaw na nakikita ko dun sa movie, although I guess, is it really a flaw? Nag-agree si Dominic na tulungan si Karen.
Why is it a flaw?
Why? Kasi
parang,
masasaktan lang din siya?
Kasi, well, sa nakita ko, aling part dun yung tulong ni Luke, ni Dominic. Kasi parang nag-appear lang siya eh. Ha?
Hindi ba the whole thing? It was planned by both of them.
Yeah, siyang nagplan na gumawa ng dance and all.
Ay, hindi ba plan ni Karen yun?
Hindi pa alam ni Karen. Walang plan si Karen.
Ay, plan nilang dalawa yon. Tapos, kaya lang surprised si Dominic during that time is because hindi niya expect na mag-kiss yung dalawa.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's a flaw. Kasi for me, parang, alam mo masasaktan ka. Girl, umuo ka.
Josh, gano'n naman kasi talaga tayo.
I mean, yeah. Hanggang ngayon. Alam mo masasaktan ka, umuo ka. Ano to?
Josh nga pangalan nung bida, hindi Dominic eh.
I mean, we would always choose the path where we know we're gonna get hurt.
Diba, charge it to experience.
Correct.
Diba?
Kasi, ayun yung mga path na
Let's learn.
Yeah, at the same time, if nag-agree sa atin yung mga bagay-bagay, I mean, doble yung reward. Pero,
I guess,
hindi. Most of the time, hindi.
Pero yun, for me, that was the weakest scene na for me sa movie, which already says a lot about how much I like it. Siguro panoorin ko siya ulit. Pero, yun.
As you should.
Other scenes do I not like sa movie? Parang wala eh. Kasi I really related to a huge chunk of the movie. Yung texting nila. Traveler ako eh. A huge chunk of it, like for example, yung texting until like 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock. Diba? Parang that happened to us. Wala tayong smartphones noon kasi that was the pre-smartphone era. Pero like, hello.
Wala pang only text.
Wala pang only text noon. Oo.
Diba?
GM pa tayo.
GM pa. Oo. My God. Tapos, ano pa ba? yung mga messages sa YM, di ba? Sobrang
Buzz mo sila pag
mababuzz. I-add mo sila sa YM, tapos pag in-accept, sobrang sasabihan mo mga friends, oh my God, in-accept niya ako sa YM.
Correct!
Tapos, it just really spoke to me. I don't really see any other flaws in the film. Siguro, like, that it ended so abruptly. Pero that's not really a flaw, though. Wala akong. Baka iba
If I
siya
may
na
add lang,
indecisive ko.
kasi as always naman, Josh, kahit panoorin nila yung first video natin. Charot. Anyway, just to add lang, siguro, since na-open up naman si Karen, I mean, I have to commend Direct Dolly, the Boy Foretold by the Stars, na hindi female toxic trope si Karen.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Hindi siya toxic. I mean, if a regular, I mean, siguro may mga queer content before, kung ito si Karen lalabas to. I mean,
lalabanan niya si Dominic.
Oo. Sisiraan niya si Luke.
Oo.
Diba? Iba-blackmail niya yun. Gusto mo ba malaman ng parents mo na you're friends with a gay guy? Alam mo yun, yung mga ganong bagay.
True.
Dito, hi Rizzy Reyes, hello.
Actually, I was partly expecting that nung scene na nakipagkita sila.
Exactly.
Nung nag-confrontation sila, parang, oh my God, sisiraan niya ba to si Dominic? Tatakutin niya ba to si Dominic na, Luke is mine. Ganun.
Exactly.
Parang ako, oh my God. Tapos biglang, it went the total opposite way na parang, I need your help. Tapos parang,
True.
Okay.
True, diba?
I love it talaga.
Yeah, so kaya sabi ko, medyo kinabahan ako doon nung pinakilala na si Karen. Kasi, puta, ang pasok ni Karen ng school, backshot lang, tapos pak. Diba? Tapos, apparently, hindi pala siya ganun kung ano iniisip natin sa kanya, diba? So, medyo, wow, thank you. Diba? Thank you for that one.
Tapos ano school si Karen? St. Mary's?
St. Mary's.
I think we all know what that reference is.
Miriam.
Actually, may St. Mary's na school, diba?
Meron.
Pero kasi si Miriam at si Ateneo High School kasi may friendship bridge kaya ang dali lang mag-cross between Miriam and Ateneo.
Tapos, meron pa akong favorite pala, sorry, hindi ko nadagdag kanina. One of my favorite scene, after nung sapakan, yung sa playground.
Oh yeah, yung humiga siya sa lap ni... Sa playground sila.
Yung nag-inat siya, tapos
yung tinitingnan niya yung sugat niya, tapos mamaya nag-unat na siya, tapos nakahiga na siya sa lap ni Dominic.
Kinilig ako doon. Like, seryoso.
Ako rin.
Grabe nga yung facial reaction niya doon ni Adrian. Parang, hindi mo nakita yung kilig sa face niya, pero naramdaman
mo. Alam mo yung nagpipigil siya na, this is happening.
Yung ano ni Adrian dyan talaga, it's so subtle ng mga movements niya, ng expressions niya, pero ramdam mo yung emotion
Ramdam mo siya. Baby star, grabe, ramdam ka namin, baby star.
Pati yung boses niya rin, yung tone niya, oh my God, ang galing talaga ni Adrian. Sobrang deserve yung best actor.
Uy, pero since pag-uusapan natin yung mga actors, I think we should also commend Keann.
Of course.
Hindi, kasi it's parang ang nakikita ko kasi yung conversation sa Twitter right now, it's more of Adrian. I mean, yes, deserve. Kung ako man na masusunod talaga, hindi na best actor. Pero parang for me dapat Keann was nominated as
well, yeah.
Supporting or maybe kalaban siya ni Adrian. Kasi I really thought kasi to be honest, hindi ko kilala si Keann the way I know Adrian. Ngayon ko lang siya narinig, ngayon ko lang siya nakilala because of the movie.
Same.
And I was expecting that hindi siya makaka-level sa acting ni Adrian, pero girl, yung ending, yung ramdam ko yung galit niya, ramdam ko yung parang may kinikim-kim siya na umiiyak siya. Then nung sinabi niyang fuck this, sa sinalikan niya si Adrian. Sabi ko, shit, ang galing din ni Keann umarte. Lalo na nung pangalawang beses ko pinanood, parang sabi ko, it felt like they were not acting. It felt like it was really them.
Yeah.
Ganun. Sobrang sobrang convincing nila both. Actually, lahat. Walang tapon na artista.
Nakas.
Yeah.
Kahit si Philip. Kahit gigil ka.
True.
Effective si Philip. Kasi
Very effective.
Si Philip eh. And growing up din na may
Laki ng galit mo kay Philip.
Sorry talaga doon sa artist. I'm sorry, but I have to commend you with the acting. Kasi ay, sabi ko, trigger ako kasi ganun yung mga bullies ko nung high school.
Yeah.
At ganun din yung itsura nila, to be honest.
Yung mga pimples pa.
At saka yun, sobrang galing yung mga nung mga actors na walang tapon sa acting sa kanilang lahat. And guys, mind you, this is an MMFF movie na walang headliner na sikat.
Yeah.
True.
Wala kayong kilala. I mean, you would know Adrian because of Be Careful With My Heart.
Pero hindi yung names niya,
Hindi pa siya big name in cinema.
Yeah, di ba?
We're not expecting to have a movie sa MMFF that would cast people na wala siya sa alam mo yun, yung pool of talents na kinukuha always sa MMFF. So that's one thing that we need to highlight it and commend the movie. Kasi walang kilala sa kanila, but damn, baby, they gave it.
They delivered.
Super.
They delivered.
Sobrang...
I have to add lang din regarding kay Keann. He was so effective, lalong-lalo na sa mga scenes na wala siyang line.
Yes.
Sobra.
Okay. Yeah.
Panoorin nyo, I mean, isang beses ko lang pinanood, pero kanina nag-stop ako. But those moments na wala siyang lines, tahimik lang, oh my God, it was so effective. Like yung first part ng scene, na hindi pa siya talaga pinapakilala as Luke, pero makikita mo lang siya sa corridor, nagsusulat ganyan. Oh my God, ang dami ng sinasabi ng body movements niya, ang dami ng sinasabi ng mukha niya. Ganun siya ka-effective, ganun siya kagaling. Kaya, tama si Mav, I have to agree kay Mav na sana may acting nomination din for Keann sa role niya na to.
They deserve.
Yeah. Okay, Josh, sorry.
Ano sasabihin ko? It helps din. Ewan ko, convinced na lalo it helped with the immersion na Inglesero si Keann.
Actually, both of them.
Both of them.
Adrian is from that school, so nasa kanya na yun.
Yeah, pero rin, parang yun nga, it really helped with the immersion kasi it felt really familiar to me na Inglesero, tapos well, in the case ni Adrian, magaling din mag-Tagalog. Kasi ako, hindi ako magaling mag-Tagalog nung high school. Like literally, natutunan ako mag-Tagalog nung first year high school. Sobrang familiar siya. It really helped with the immersion. Tapos it made everything all the more emotional for me, I guess. It meaningful. Tapos, Keann was just really very effective. Lalo na dun sa mga scenes niya. Well, in addition to yung mga wala siyang lines, yung scenes na mag-isa lang siya, or rather, na hindi niya kasama si Adrian, ang galing niya pa rin eh. Like, yung scene na kasama niya si Karen sa classroom, yung umiiyak siya doon, ang galing niya doon. Ramdam na ramdam mo yung
Sorry si Karen, no?
Oo, tapos yung pagkasabi niya pa na well, a lot of things changed. Sobrang ramdam mo yung bigat, yung laman nung sinabi niya. Parang, ang galing. Kasi it's so easy to fuck up that one line eh. A lot of things have changed. Pero yung pagka-deliver ni Keann, for me, it was very... Ramdam mo yung lungkot, yung regret, yung saya. Lahat ng emotions from the things that have happened. Ramdam mo dun sa isang linyang yun. Well, a lot of things have changed. Tapos yung sinabi niya pa na, so kailangan pa pala tawagan ka ni Andoy. Si Andoy yung tumawag, no?
Yes, Andoy.
Oo, kailangan ka pa pala tawagan ni Andoy. Parang, ramdam mo yung hinanakit niya dun kay Karen eh. Diba? It's those short lines. Ang galing ni Keann mag-deliver nun. Sobrang props. I love this movie so much. Ang ganda. Ang ganda.
Kayo, may mga questions ba kayo?
I'm not sure. Kasi parang doon na pag-usapan na rin natin na this was, I guess, it's a work of its era. It's a work of its time. Yung panahon natin nung high school na tayo. So it hits us close to home, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, do we need someone with a more, recent high school experience to talk about it?
Iba na yung na experience nila. Sorry, i-add ko lang yung kay Keann. I forgot to say this. Keann was very effective to show us how a confused gay guy is.
Yes. Totoo yan.
Yun yung kailangan kong sabihin. Na parang, I was really convinced that he was fucking confused during that time.
Same. Sobrang.
Doon napapasok yung sinabi mo, Tito Ampol, na nung mag-isa siya, nung wala siyang lines, tas ikaw, Josh, yung sinabi mo mag-isa siya. Those were the times na sobrang effective, na sobrang confused niya. I mean, we've seen a lot of Thai BLs with the same story na confused, galit, ganyan. Pero iba yung atake ni Keann.
Yeah.
It's his own atake na parang teko siya, ina-convince ako na na-confused siya. Ganun yung sinabi ko kanina nung pinanood ko ulit na parang akala ko nga the second time around na papanoorin ko siya, hindi ko siya mapapansin. Pero nung pinanood ko ulit, sabi ko, ang galing. Sabi ko, dun ko bigla naisip na parang tangina, bakit si Keann walang acting nomination? Kasi sobrang convincing nung acting niya na he was really confused, di ba? Yun, yung nakalimutan ko sabihin.
Tsaka if we want to talk about accuracy in acting, ang accurate nung pagka-dorky ni Keann to a high schooler na nagpapa-cute sa taong gusto niya, di ba? Nung dorky siya kay Dominic, nung nakatalikod si Dominic. Sobrang, that is so accurate.
Tsaka yung nagtitigan sila from afar. Diba? Yung nagtitigan sila from afar.
Anong scene yan?
Diba? Yung packet si Philip, tapos binangga niya yung kaibigan ni
Ay, oo. Tama. I remember
diba nagtitigan sila from afar? Parang,
Para the secret of two high school lovers of forbidden love. Charot. Ewan ko, hindi ko namin sinasabi ko. Alas 4 na.
Ay, minsan ako...
Alas 5 na.
Diba kung ang rule sa mga acting awards is one entry per movie lang.
Fine.
Sana man lang
Or best
sure ba
supporting.
tayo hindi siya nominated sa best supporting?
Ang nominated si Leonard, yung best friend.
Si Timmy?
Si Timmy.
Ayoko sabihin kasi na hindi niya deserve. I mean, I guess deserve, but that character was very, I guess...
Minor?
You just cast the right person for that role, tama na. But in Keann's case, he's a straight guy, but he was able to really convince me that he was confused. Dapat siya na lang. Yun lang yung sa akin, na parang deserve ni Keann ng acting nomination and even an award for that. I think it's his first major lead role sa movie.
Yeah. Oh my God, this movie.
Actually, dagdag ko rin.
Go.
I like the hagdanan scene.
After the pintura?
Yes.
Yung
ang galing ni Keann doon.
Yung in-explain niya yung coin.
Ang galing ni Keann doon. Ayun yung mga favorite parts ko na nagustuhan sa kanya. Tsaka grabe, no? Na picture, as in, pinakita niya yung innocence. Actually, silang dalawa, pinakita nila yung innocence, yung kulita, harutan, the puppy love. Gwapo-gwapo ni Keann, I'm sorry. Hi, baby plant, hello. Hi, baby plant and baby star, hello. I mean, ano pa ba?
Ang galing nila pareho. I cannot
Oo.
I cannot stop.
Pero may
the
sasabihin
praises.
ako, hi Vic Robinson, I know, pang bagets ang role mo, pero nakatulong ang height. Charot. Si Andoy.
Okay.
In reality kasi, I mean, di ba?
Oo.
Hindi naman ganun ka-young si Vic. So,
Kabatch ba namin siya?
for him to portray a high schooler, well, nakatulong.
Nakatulong yung experience.
Well, we all had that one classmate na mukhang mature during our time. So, I guess yun siya.
Si Andoy yun.
Ay,
Pero
ako
mo,
yun.
let's talk about Andoy din kasi medyo parang on the fence siya minsan. Pero, di ba, may mga times sa pinigilan niya kasi Philip na lalo na nagsapakan. Pinigilan si Philip na, tama na Philip, parang
Oh, tsaka nung binump niya yung ni
yung
Philip.
friend.
Oo. 'Di ba? Sinabihan niya pa si Philip noon na ang kupal-kupal mo.
Yeah, parang nagigets ko yung part na tinitingnan lang nila, concern lang sila for the kaibigan.
Mm-mm.
Pero siguro siya may iba pang may ibang factors yung sa pagka-concern niya. While si Philip naman kasi ang concern niya, kaya siya concerned because bakla yung friend, yung kinakaibigan ni Luke. I think I don't wanna assume, pero for me ang sa akin lang is kaya yung concern siguro ni Andoy is parang baka masaktan ka kasi baka iba rin yung isipin ng mga tao towards sa'yo. Parang ganon.
I guess siya yung friend na na he knows what is right, but he wants to stick with the society standards.
Parang ganon, yeah.
Ang dami kong ganung friends nung high school.
Diba? Parang silent supporter sila, but they don't want people to know that
That they support you.
is
Correct.
silent supporter. Hindi, kasi I mean, they don't wanna be labeled din siguro.
Oo.
Yeah. Parang nandyan sila but they don't rally with you. So,
Yeah.
Saka diba dun sa scene na yun, yung binangga ni Philip yung isang friend ni tapos siguro balik tayo dun sa point na kaya hindi rin natin maipaglaban yung sarili natin before. Kasi, diba, as we see dun sa scene na yun, binangga,
Mr. Oiko.
kasalanan nun is si Phil.
Oo.
So, yung teacher, yung bakla yung tinawag. Yung bakla yung mali.
exactly.
May reprimand.
Yeah.
Correct.
Sa tingin ng teacher, mali maging bakla. And just because bakla siya, mali na kagad siya.
Oo.
Kaya siya yung pinatawag. So that's one reason noon na kaya hindi natin ma-defend yung sarili natin, because no matter what we do, since we're from a Catholic school, it will end up as us being the wrong ones because we're gay. Ganun.
At saka the homophobes will justify that na parang your being gay provoked me.
Exactly.
Diba? Tapos sasabihin nila boys will be boys, kaya hindi nila mababago yun. Might as well ikaw na lang magbago, huwag ka na maging bakla.
Right.
Sobrang toxic masculinity.
I
Sobrang
know.
ang daming ganyan sa, oh my God. Yung mga teachers pa mismo yung nagpapasimuno niyan minsan eh. Yung mga prefect of discipline.
Totoo.
So, mic lang talagang malakas eh.
Totoo.
Ano na?
Si Brother Mike.
Si Brother Mike.
Brother Mike.
Ay.
So cute. Charot.
Ayan. So, ano ba, last question na ba tayo? Kasi ang last question ko is, let's discuss about the ending.
Okay, what about the ending?
Do you guys like it? Was it executed na... I mean, favorite natin siya, but do you guys think na parang it fell short to be an ending?
I
I
don't...
like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Ako, I like it, but I don't think it fell short in and of itself. But I personally would have wanted, to see them actually happy.
I'm sorry, you don't always get the happy face.
I know. Lalo na kung yan yung galing sa panahon nga natin noon.
Yeah.
Happy does not exist for people like us. So yun, that's one thing that I would have wanted. Pero other than that, I think the ending was fine. I think the ending was very well executed. To tell the story nga of someone who is confused and finding his way, as well as the story of someone who is... Actually, no, both of them are confused, trying to find their way. Si Luke was more of about who he loves, and si Dominic was more on about soulmate searching, what he believes in, yung mga ganun. So I think it was well executed in that regard. Tapos, the accuracy pa of the portrayal, I think, ganun manamit ang mga lalaking pupunta sa sorry, naka-t-shirt tas naka-polo. Yeah, a lot of them dress that way. It's eerily accurate in my opinion. Tapos ano pa ba? It's just so well done in my opinion. I don't know. Kayo ba?
Gusto lang ako sorry, hindi ko napasok kanina. Gusto akong pasok kasi hanggang sa ending nakita to the cross.
Oh yeah.
Hindi tinanggal ni Luke yung cross. Hindi niya inalis yung cross.
Ha?
Si Dominic ba tinanggal?
Hindi rin.
Hindi nila tinanggal. Ever since na sumali siya, never niya tinanggal. Because you see people, di ba? You see Philip and the other guy, si Paul, sumali, di ba?
Pero they didn't keep it on.
They didn't keep it on.
Hindi naman siya required yung cross na yun. If we're basing off of, real events. Hindi naman siya required after journeys na suotin mo. Required lang siya during.
Doon ko naisip na na parang siguro on that day na decide niya na something changed nga at very essential yung journey with the Lord. Ayan, tama na ako. Yung journey with the Lord moment na yon for him. That's why yung cross na yon. I know. That's why yung cross na yon, it symbolizes the journey niya. At
okay.
At kung nasaan siya ngayon, at I feel ko masaya siya kung nasaan siya at that moment. Kasi hinihintay kong tanggalin niya eh. Ang daming nangyaring events. Dumating si Karen, di ba nagbugbugan, hindi pa rin niya tinatanggal. So I was like, okay, may there's something about that cross for him. So, which is doon nga sa ending na I really, really like that ending. I'm sorry, kahit the fuck this, then cut, then credits, okay ako doon. Kasi it gives opportunity for the production, for the whole cast, for the story to grow. And ako nga, sorry gusto ko na, pangunahan ko na hi Direct Dolly, Part 2. Hi Direct Dolly, series. Diba? Ganun siya. Kasi it will crave more sa mga audience na, oh my God, give us Part 2. Give us more of them. Yung ganon. Kesa ipapakita mo na ng fuck this, tapos si Adrian mapapangiti, no, hindi, it won't work for me. It won't work for me.
Ako dun sa ending, sabi ko nga sa inyo, di ba kanina, parang expected na siya. Actually, nung nag-toss coin si Luke, I was expecting it was heads. Kasi nga alam kong pa-ending na. So alam kong baka mag-kiss sila ulit. So it was a happy ending. I guess yung hindi ko ina-expect is yung nag-tails yung coin. Tapos parang ako nung pinanood ko siya, huh? Tapos they had a moment na umiyak sila parehas. Naman nila yung sakit dahil parang
tanggapin ba nila yung tadhana?
Oo, grabe yun. Yung parang yung gumagano si Adrian na tapos umihik bilang siya. Oh my God, I felt that. At si Keann, yeah. Yung mapagano ni... Anyway.
Yun na parang naramdaman natin yung sakit na parang, shit, hanggang dito na lang tayo. Tapos biglang pumasok yung scene na parang fuck this, tapos yes. Ang galing nung ending, hindi dahil nag-kiss sila or anything. I just find it well written na parang dinala niya ako sa iba't ibang emotion.
Oh yeah.
Na-excite ako kasi sana heads. Tapos binaba niya ako kasi tails. Na nasaktan din ako. Na parang, shit, hindi na sila. So okay, sad ending na to. Tapos bigla mo akong tinaas ulit. Kasi na parang, yes, come on, that's the right decision. You don't need to follow that fucking coin every time. Ganun. Ang galing nung ending. Even nung nag-start yung scene na yun na dumating si Dominic, si Luke yung nagla-light ng can. Ang galing na nun yung parang dinedecline niya si Dominic, dinedecline niya si Luke. Yung doon mo makikita yung doon sa story na parang confused talaga si Luke. Na parang he knows he loves both of them, but this is what society wants me versus this is what my heart wants. Kaya pilit niyang tinataboy si Dominic kasi nga hindi yun yung standard ng society. Tapos I don't know, okay sa akin yung bitin yung ending kasi nga everyone's asking for part 2, everyone's asking for a series, and di ba pwede tayong gumawa ng BL na hindi kagaya ng Thai BL. Pwede tayong gumawa ng BL na hindi lang siya boys love, but it has a deeper meaning for like our generation.
Yeah.
And lastly, girl, walang sexting dito, walang bastos dito.
Yes.
I mean, hello Alter, I'm gonna call you out Charon. Kasi yun yung binasa ko sa Twitter. Like, this is the first BL movie and siguro yun lang, parang ang galing ng pagkakagawa ng Pinoy BL na to kasi Pinoy siya, period.
Yes, it's purely Pinoy.
Hindi ko siya nakitaan ng Thai BL.
Yeah.
Wala akong moment na Thai BL to. Unlike sa ibang series na parang kung ano yung naisip ko sa Game Boys before na parang, shit, sobrang original niya. Yun, ganun yung iniisip ko kanina. And yun nga, na parang wala siyang sexual anything at all. Kasi di ba sa Game Boys naman meron. Pero dito, wala But again, it's still a boy's love. It's BL. We don't need sex scenes. We don't need tatite or what.
Yeah.
It's not BL just because there's sex. It's BL because it's love.
Yep.
Kaya yun yung gusto kong ending na parang binitin tayo ni Direct Dolly. Jodi, baka naman, produce pa tayo.
Oh my God, i-claim na natin Direct Dolly the first BL musical. I mean, use Adrian's voice. Oh
True.
my God, ang ganda ng boses niya. Ang lambing, ang
Hindi
song.
ko in-expect nakakanta siya dito kasi di ba sa interview gusto niyang musical. Tapos nung kumanta, okay, kakanta din pala siya dito.
Ako gusto yung boses niya. Ang lambing, ang soft.
Yeah.
Nakakalma.
Mag-add lang din ako, no? Yung kay Luke. Sorry. Yung kay Luke. Kasi yung character niya, naalala ko early on sa movie, may sinasabi siya. I'm not sure kung si Dominic po yung kausap niya doon, na parang there can be multiple types of love. Diba? May mention siyang ganun na line
Sa interview?
Hindi, dun sa movie.
Saan part yan?
Hindi ko maalala, pero naalala ko yun May nagsabi na there can be multiple types of love.
Di ba si Brother Mike din na nagsabi niyan during his Kodak?
Si Brother Mike ba nagsabi na?
Brother Mike.
Parang.
Si Brother Mike.
Shit, kailangan ko na talaga panoorin. Pero yun, I think that was sort of foreshadowing yung choice ni Luke of different kinds of love. Pero I'm not sure now dahil hindi nga sa kanya nanggaling yung line na yun.
I think galing siya kay Brother Mike.
Sige, panoorin ko nga ulit. Shit, sige.
Or kay Baby R. Dalawa lang naman Baby R or Brother Mike nanggaling yung mga ganun
Yeah. Pero alam ko, parang feeling ko kay Brother Mike yun galing.
Okay, sige.
during the classroom discussion about homosexuals.
Pero yun, that could have been foreshadowing na mapapapili yung isang character with multiple types of love. Pero, is it really multiple types of love? Parang, I'm not sure. Romantic love, filial love, I don't know. Anyway, so
May tanong ako.
yes.
Naisip ko lang to na okay lang ba kasi okay lang ba kayo na nakat lang yung scene or nakat lang yung kay Baby R hanggang doon sa pag yung balik, yung second balik, ay third balik ni ni Dominic na si Luke nga yung nasa hula.
Yung walang nagbago?
Oo.
What do you mean?
Kasi I mean for sure meron diyang ibang mga siguro audience na nag-expect na baka magpakita pa uli si Baby R sa dulo. Na parang
pinuntahan siya.
Pwede yung nasa punta niya, wala siya.
Oh,
wala nga, kaya nga 'di ba? Pero I mean,
nagigets ko na yung tanong ni Tito Ampon.
sorry, ang hirap lang i-construct pero 'yun.
Na nakuha ko na. I guess ang sagot ko para sa akin doon is tama lang siya na nawala siya na yun,
during that
yung,
important part of
kasi it's for me it's Dominic's moment na comparing it to Luke's moment nung nag-Tuskoy.
Nagpa-parallel bigla si Baby R sa coin ni Luke.
Parang that time nung wala siya, kasi 'di ba parang may isang dalaw siya na sinabi pa ni 'di ba yung parang tatanong siya, sino ba to, ganyan, tapos parang sinabi sa kanya ni Baby R na huwag ka masyadong magtanong kasi
Correct.
Tsaka 'di ba nagbigay din naman siya ng disclaimer na hindi naman lahat ng na gabay lamang to.
Gabay lang ito.
Sinayra Seva siya dun.
Correct.
Yun. So I guess yung tanong mo, Tito Ampol, I guess for me that's Dominic's moment with the Tuskoy na parang fuck it, gano'n. Na parang since wala na si Baby R, wala na magsasabi sa kanya kung ano yung mangyayari, wala na magko-confirm kung ano yung hula, gano'n. So parang siya,
it's his path to take na.
He decided na parang ito yung gusto ko, ito yung feeling kong tama yung hula for me, so susundin ko siya. Yun.
Correct. I will stick to it na ikaw yon, Luke, di ba? Kaya I love that sa build up ng ending scene na yun, yung Bea Alonzo moment talaga niya. Sorry, I have to repeat that. I mean, ang galing-galing mo doon, baby star. Sorry, yung Bea Alonzo moment na yun. I like it. I really like it. Yeah, best actor yun. Tsaka medyo nakarelate ako doon kasi nagkaroon ako ng ganong scene.
Yung presentation na
oo. Yung pinipili mo siya pero tangina di ako pinili. Anyway. Oo, gagi. May pa letter pa ako. Like,
during times we were very serious and we're very emotional about it. Pero ngayon pinagtatawanan na lang natin.
Oh, looking back, yung katangahan natin.
Tanga-tanga ko nun.
High school love, that's how pure, raw.
Ay, hindi, babe. Recently lang yun. Charot.
Okay, I'm judging you.
Okay. Anyway. Yes, Josh.
Wala po.
Okay. Ayun, so, wala na akong ibang kundi ayun lang yung napansin ko na, napag-usapan na natin. So,
na lang, final kuda for the movie.
Sige, una ako. Para si Josh ang last.
Kasi story niya to
Story niya to It's Josh Bautista. Charot.
Grabe siya.
Ayun, congratulations. I have to say congratulations for the whole team, the cast, the creator, the production. Because na-check ko lahat yung mana sa checklist ko. From the story, the cinematography, the music, the actors, lahat. Check siya sa akin. At the same time, sa panahon ngayon, sabi ko nga, 'di ba, sana meron to nung panahon ko para naging mas matapang ako ngayon. Or naging mas matapang ako na mga panahon na yun. And sobrang nakatulong to. I mean, makakatulong tong pelikulang to sa mga lumalaking Dominic ngayon at sa mga lumalaking Luke. And also, katulad nga ng tweet ko kanina, itong movie na to, natapos siya nung lockdown, before mag-start ng lockdown. And for sure, nasulat na to before. And I have to say, this is the fucking blueprint. Pinoy BL. This is the fucking blueprint. Kung nauna lang tayo ito palabas, I mean, di ba? Kung nauna lang tayo palabas, this is the fucking blueprint ng Pinoy BL na hindi siya nag-follow ng mga international BL tropes. Tama yung sinabi nyo kanina, Mav and Josh. It's very Pinoy. It's very Pinoy. And sobrang makaka-relate ka dito. So I have to say, congratulations to the Boy Foretold by the Stars. Please watch it pa mga ka-Bulfrags natin. And let us wish good luck pagdating sa mga awards na nominated sila. Yun. Ayun for me. Ikaw, Mav.
Ako, Tito Paul, siguro dati I have to, first panood ko siguro, I have to agree with what you said earlier na sana ito yung nauna before everything else, na it would have been the blueprint.
Yeah.
Habang sinasabi mo yun, ako iniisip ko ngayon na I guess it was shown at the right time.
Yeah.
It was meant to be shown right now. Hindi naman sa dinidiscredit ko yung mga nasimulan ng ibang BLs. Pero we all know that I guess natapos nga to before Together pa eh. Kasi di ba Together was out during pandemic?
Yeah.
Parang around April or May. So ibig sabihin nauna pa talaga sila kasi di ba we always say that Together opened BL doors for Philippines na the creators, the producers, the houses created BLs out of Together.
Yep.
Siguro kung nauna to before, I think medyo magiging flop siya.
Yeah.
Because we're not yet ready for a FM lead. Yun yung naisip ko. So, I guess it was shown at the right time na binato sa atin lahat ng BLs. May Game Boys, may gaya sa pelikula, and all the other na parang nagkaroon sila ng isang very common sa BL na gwapo, straight, acting. Ito yung blueprint ng isang bakla. So, I guess these series paved the way for us to accept the FM lead. Yun. So, I guess it was shown at the right time. Yun yung para sa akin. And, yun nga. I guess congratulations din sa buong cast and kay Direk na especially kay Jodi for taking the risk of doing and producing this movie knowing that we live in the Philippines and also alam mo yun parang hindi siya common na nagulat din ako na si Jodi yung naging producer but then again congratulations kasi guys deserve niyo lahat ng award. I mean siguro, not because hindi ko pa napapanood yung iba, pero siguro best picture, maglalaban lang talaga sila ng Magic Land daw is maganda.
Magic Land daw is maganda, yeah.
Let's, Baby Magic Land, Fangirl, in this movie would be, maglalaban-laban sa best picture. But, hindi naman dahil BL siya ibibigay ko sa Boy Foretold, but deserve din naman niya yung best picture and I really wish Adrian to win that best actor award.
Good title.
Kasi deserve. Yeah. Comparing it, sorry, Paula Avellino stands. Again, si Charlie ang trumabaho sa Fangirl. Bibigay ko kay Charlie yung Best Actress Award, but kay Paolo Avellino, panoorin niyo na kasing dalawa para mag-gets niyo yung kuda ko about the movie.
Oo, mamaya, patulogin muna kami.
So, yun lang yung sarap. And I guess thank you to Direk Dolly for writing this story, our story, na maipalabas siya sa movie and ma-consume siya ng general public. And then siguro tayo mga nakaka-relate na appreciate natin. I'm still a bit disappointed with the support kasi with my timeline sa Twitter, konti lang yung nanonood ng Boy Foretold eh. Tapos most of the gays are watching Fangirl. I mean, it's a nice movie.
We all know why they're watching it.
We all know that. And we all know it's
why you guys are watching it, diba? Parang,
yeah.
ang tagal-tagal nyo nang nagsusumigaw, naghuhumiyaw na ito na lang lagi, puro na lang lagi.
Representation.
Chuchu, puro na lang.
Andito na yan sa plate mo, diba? Pero
I mean, they're serving us the FM lead, but first, ito na naman tayo. Where's the fucking support, guys? Na parang, lagi na lang tayong humihingi ng isang bagay, tapos kapag binigay sa atin, nawawala tayo. So, that's the support that we've given to Hello Strangers, gaya sa pelikula, Game Boys, and pinapanood nyo nga yung yung sa Kristan, pinanood nyo.
pinapanood niya nga yung Why Love Why eh.
Why Love Why, yung My Day. I mean,
people watch that?
They do watch that.
BL. But just because we're having an FM lead, you don't watch this. Ang ina nyo. Like, I swear. Lahat ng pinanood yung BLs during quarantine, this movie deserves it. And we're lucky to have this as the first Pinoy BL movie shown mainstream. So, please guys, watch and support Boy Foretold by the Stars. And Adrian, baka naman pag nanalo ka ng Best Actor, guest ka ulit sa amin. Baka lang.
Gagawa natin ng paraan yan.
Yes, please.
Gagawa natin ng paraan with Baby Star and
Keann. Ito na to, tapos ipe-play ko to sa Twitter. Ito talaga si Adrian. And guys, sobrang nice ni Adrian saka ni Keann and the whole
super.
But di ba talagang nag-engage sila sa lahat ng fans nila with the
Tsaka sinasama tayo sa pagtag sa mga promos, di ba?
Kaya nga super promote din tayo. Sabi nga ng isa kong friend, bakit parang super promote kayo sa Boy Foretold? Bayad ba kayo?
Why not? Di kami bayad. People, di kami bayad.
Pero I mean,
hello, nagbayad
it'll be nice.
Nagbayad ako ng 2 beses para man panood yung movie, okay?
Nagbayad ako sa ticket, pero hindi kami bayad. I mean,
true.
Di ba? Adi ko, wala nga kami dun sa yung pa-showing nila di ba? O, nasa bahay kami noon. Nag-Christmas party kami ng mga company namin. Pero I mean, alam mo yun,
you don't need to be paid to promote something nice.
Exactly.
And sabi nga ni Chris Aquino, di ba, ang i-endorse mo lang is yung mga products na naniniwala ka. And we fully believe in this movie. Hindi kami mag-react, hindi kami maggagawa ng content just because it's a BL. Because it's a quality BL. Pansinin niyo na lang yung mga reviews and reaction videos namin na
hindi na namin tinuloy.
Wala. Ibig sabihin, quality for us.
Episode 1, episode 2, to wala na.
O yung mga napag-usapan namin, tas hindi na siya nag-appear. Di ba? Very GMMTV lang kami. Napag-usapan, pero hindi ilalabas.
Di-record na yung react, pero biglang,
wala na.
Ba natin to?
Na mag-edit kasi hindi naman deserve.
Very GMMTV.
Siguro yun yung unique sa amin. Parang we do reaction videos not to every BL that we consume, but with every quality BL that we want.
We like. Yeah.
Pero, pinapanood pa rin namin yung mga BL na yan. Kaya may say din kami. Kaya alam namin kung ano yung maganda at hindi maganda. Kasi pinapanood din namin
pa rin
yan.
namin. Hindi lang namin pinapublish yung reaction.
Exactly. Kasi ba mamaya, may mga tao dyan, wala kayong karapatan na sabihin hindi yan maganda. Kasi hindi nyo pinanood, oops, I have to stop you there, bitch. No. Pinapanood namin sila. Pinapanood namin sa kanila. Hindi lang namin sila pinag-uusapan.
Yeah.
Hindi dahil sa hindi worthy. Well, hindi worthy. I went there. So, I mean, hindi talaga
Pero hindi naman lahat ng hindi namin na-post, hindi namin gusto. Kasi in between, gusto din naman namin siya. Pero hindi nag-start kasi yung grupo namin patapos na yung in between. Kaya hindi namin.
Di na namin. At saka sumabay siya with the with the other BLs na regular natin na react. Pero hindi. Babawi tayo sa season 2. Hi, Jerry. Hello, baka naman. Biggs, Genesis, baka naman.
Yan. So again, congratulations sa lahat and super duper thank you Direct Dolly for writing and for giving us The Boy Foretold by the Stars. One of the best BL movies. Ile-level ko to sa Love Simon. Yan. Go Josh! Finale ko na.
Pressure naman.
Thank you for writing my story. Charot.
Well, first of all, congratulations to the team. The movie was very well executed. Yung writing, yung direction, yung casting, yung acting. It's all just really top tier in my opinion. Tapos the direction they went pa with the story, it was... Yung sinabi ko na kanina na nakarelate talaga ako. The elements of the story all felt very familiar, very, very accurate. So, just imagine how many more people will find at least some element of that, diba, to relate to. It's so meaningful to find a story that you can relate to even a bit, diba? So, for me to be able to relate so much to this one story, it really makes me feel na my story is valid. The fact that someone else is telling it, or at least some part of it, my story is valid. And I really want to thank Direct Dolly for that opportunity to feel that way. I also want to thank si Keann and Adrian because they really did justice to the characters. They really did portray them to the T. Ang ganda. Like, yun nga, as mentioned kanina, wala akong mahanap na flaw talaga. Well, I'll rewatch it multiple times, of course. Pero it's usually sa first pass, may nakikita ka na hindi mo gusto di ba? Pero here parang ang ganda na Tapos yung kwento pa and everything's just so well written. The way that Journeys with the Lord was used as an expositional tool, ang ganda kasi for that specific setting ng high school, it really, once you were a traveler, you usually were a volunteer for the next few batches kasi it really was something meaningful. Tapos you also wanted to be yung as this movie put it, yung sponsor na mga kaibigan mong dadaan din sa journeys because you want to be the one to guide them, to lead them from those terrible moments, diba? Usually ko na naman talaga nangyayari, mga best friend yung nag-aano. So it was very important na magabay mo yung mga kaibigan mo, and for that moment there, it was really spot on yung portrayal. Ano pa ba? It's not. I'll admit this movie is not for everyone, but I feel like for the intended audience, for the people who relate to it, basically yung people from our batch or from our time of high school, this was a wonderful ode, a wonderful memoir, I guess, to preserve. Ano meron dito, Ampol?
Tuloy mo lang. I've heard something.
Like? Let's continue. It's already 5:08.
Continue mo lang.
Okay. Well, yun. Basically yun. That's all I want to say. Thank you for telling this story. Thank you for letting it be heard. Regardless of, societal pressures. Thank you for making it so that we can look back on ourselves and know that we have grown. we look back on ourselves from high school and see ourselves as we were then, and we compare that to ourselves now and see that we are stronger, partly because of the adversity that we had to go through, but also because we know now we are valid, we are here, we have voices, we are not just mga bakla dyan sa tabi-tabi na magaling lang chupa at magpa whatever Philip said, because we are people and we have stories, we have our own stories, and yun, thank you for telling it as it is.
Ayan. So Josh,
ako nga pala closing. So there you have it, mga ka-Bulfrags. Yan ang aming, oh my God, gaano ba katagal ito? 2 hours? 2 hour long kuda. Nakamit ka dito, Ampol.
May pinost akong picture. How it started, how it's going.
ito ba?
Oo, dun sa post ni Mav.
Anyway, so yun. That is our kuda for Boy Foretold by the Stars. Ang dami namin koka, 2 hours worth. So,
Because it deserves our time.
Because it deserves our time. It
2
deserves
hours
that
and
much
30
time.
minutes. Yeah.
We have a lot of thoughts, and most of them, a great majority of them, were praises for the movie. Rightfully deserved, in our opinion. Tapos, ayun, we really hope na mas-sweep nila ang awards because they deserve it. Not saying other films don't deserve it, but they deserve it. And with that, mag-good night. Actually, good morning na kami. Kitang-kita yung sarili ko, di ba? So, with that, ito ulit ang iyong mga resident Kokaeros, si Tito Ampol.
Hi, my name is Jodi Sta Maria.
Si Mav.
Hi, my name is Iamina.
At kami ang mga BLFrags na nagsasabing,
Are we gonna do that?
We're gonna do that. Hello, it's 5:27 a.m. Kami ang BLFrags. Ma'am?
Ano ba ulit yan? Sorry.
Yan, ito.
Okay.
Yan. Kami ang BLFrags na nagsasabing, Kaka!
No, hindi pa rin ako botong ginagawa namin yun, guys. I'm so sorry.
Tutuloy natin yan.
thank you guys. Hope
Bye-bye.
you enjoy.
Enjoy. Watch The Boy Foretold by the Stars.
Yes, please watch The Boy Foretold by the Stars. Bye.
Bye.